Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the flyest vlogger on the planet. My name is Showtime Lazar. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great, positive, productive day as always. You know I got hip hop news, cultural updates, and everything like that for you guys today. But before we do any and all that, you know what you got to do. See that subscribe button on your screen right there. I need you to click that, turn that bell icon on so each and every time one of my videos drop, the content that I'm providing to you, you don't miss it. Let's get into it, y'all. Drop my intro. YouTube, what up, though? All right, guys, so let's kick this thing off by talking about this interview that happened between Lil Wayne and Zane Lowe. All right, so Lil Wayne sat down with Zane Lowe, and he was asked about the greatest rappers of all time list that was put out by Billboard and Vibe. And here's what Lil Wayne had to say about the list. Take a listen.
This question throughout my life. You are not at number 7, bro. I would say you're a 1, 2, or possibly 3.
Bro, I would tell you that I am a motherfucking 1. You already know that. I mean, and everybody who named you named, and you know, rest in peace. But everybody who named you named, they also know that I am number 1.
All right, guys. So here's what I want to say about this list, or just list in general. Anytime you see a greatest of X, anything, the lists are always subjective because based on the criteria, a lot of these rappers will be moved around because of the criteria. You know what I mean? So what they're talking about isn't always based on the same thing. Different elements and different factors could make a rapper go from 1 to 3, 3 to 7, etc., etc. So that's I just want to get that out of the way. Now, this list personally, specifically, I think they were going off like impact and social media presence and awards. It was a lot of things. I can't remember the entire list, but I remember looking at it. So in order to, kind of make some sense of this list. At the end of the day, Lil Wayne being number 7 is a little bit too low for my liking, okay? Just because I grew up listening to Lil Wayne, the Drought mixtapes, No Ceilings mixtapes, okay? The Carters, all that type of stuff. And Lil Wayne, his verses alone on other people's songs where he was demolishing people in the 2000s, 2005 to like 2008, 9, going crazy, okay? So that alone puts him at least the top 3. At least the top 3, okay? Now, I'm not opposed to Jay-Z being number 1. A lot of people don't like Jay-Z being number 1 just because Jay-Z isn't the most relevant rapper of today. He doesn't really rap that much, okay? A lot of times you hear about Jay-Z, he's doing business deals. So, as far as rap goes, a lot of people wouldn't put Hov at number 1. I do because anytime he puts out a verse, all right, even like the God Did verse, I think it's so timeless when he raps. This is why you have to put him at the top of that list, okay? He should definitely be in the top 3 as well. Now, everybody don't want to put him at 1. I think like because he consistently can do it when he wants to, gotta put him at the top of the list. But we're talking about Wayne here. So to me, I definitely think Lil Wayne should be top 3 in my book, okay? Just lyricism alone makes him a top 3 rapper in my opinion, okay? And there was a time where it was him and Jay-Z. People were saying Wayne was better than Jay-Z. I probably was saying that at the time in my life. So 7 is a little steep, and then it's like the person below him is Drake. I think Drake as a rapper, he's very, very talented. I would put Drake in my top 5. Drake still got some time to go, so we'll see how he goes. But I would put Drake in my top 5. But for him and Wayne to be so close, I think that's disrespectful to Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Because Wayne was doing it almost a good decade before Drake even came along. So in my opinion, Wayne should definitely be at the top 3. But let me know what you guys think about the list. Did you see it? How do you feel about Lil Wayne's interview? Where would you rank Lil Wayne in a top 50 greatest rappers of all time list? Let me know all that in the comments below. All right, YouTube, it's time for plot twists. All right, it's your boy Showtime Lazar, and this is the part where I bring in my guest host, Lori Mack. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, peoples?
All right, Lori Mack. So here is the plot twist. So morning show host L'Oreal.
L'Oreal.
She was interviewing Michael B. Jordan on a red carpet, and they had a little conversation, and he kind of, remembered her calling him corny from back in the day when they went to high school. And L'Oreal said that both of them went to the same high school. She was kind of trying to, have a little dialogue. And he was like, yeah, remember you called me corny? Remember all that? Yeah, now look at me. I'm Michael B around this thing. You know what I'm saying?
He did not say it like that. He did not say it like that.
He ain't say it. He was.
But in so many words.
Yeah, I was paraphrasing, but you know what I'm saying? I felt it in his spirit. I know what that, you know what I'm saying? Back then, they didn't want me. Mike Jones feel, All right, so anyway, social media saw that, and, they've been kind of going at L'Oreal about her allegedly calling him corny. Now, she said she never called him that.
Right. She claimed that she was just making fun of the name. I don't know if it was his name or maybe coming up, maybe she was just joking with him.
Right. So here's what I want to know. First of all, what defines a corny guy?
That's actually a great question. Besides their looks, because looks go a long way. You can dress corny, and it makes you corny. But I don't know, a lot of things. I feel like a number of things will make you corny. I feel like the things you say, the people you hang around.
So my thing for a person being corny is pretty much actions. Like, I don't really care about your dress and all that stuff. Like, I do think that
True.
And I'm saying this from the perspective of, obviously I'm not dating no dudes, but I think it's corny dudes, and that like to be around certain people. Like, if you only be around people for what they can do for you,
right,
you're corny to me. If you don't take care of your kids or take care of your family, you're corny to me. If you say things for likes and views and they're not really your actual thoughts or how you really feel, you're just trying to, get a reaction, corny. So those things make you corny. I don't really care about your clothes and everything like that, because I think a lot of stuff when it comes to fashion nowadays is just up and down. It always changes. Right, so I don't really care about that.
But then you also got to think, though, like they're talking about back in the day. When school, we all know when we all went to high school, middle school, those things did matter. What you wore mattered. Who you hung around mattered. Those things made you corny. Like, yeah, they don't matter now because we're grown and, we're older now. Right. But back then in that time when they were kids, that was all they were focused on. Like, if you didn't have the designer clothes, if you didn't have the designer shoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much why they had schools turn into uniform schools, because, if everybody had a drip, it was like you were judged. You know what I'm saying? So who knows what Michael B probably was looking like or doing at that moment that made her say that for real. But I feel like this was a bittersweet moment for her. I love that they both kept it professional while at the same sense still going down memory lane.
So how do you feel about the situation in general, just those two?
I felt like it was funny. It was amusing because I feel like that is real life what happens. You know what I'm saying? You go to school with somebody, a couple of years go by, you blossoming and you run into them, and you know what I'm saying? Words are exchanged. Like, yeah, remember that time when you said that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's just like generally what we deal with in everyday lives right now.
Right.
And this is just one of them situations where you never judge a book by its cover.
100%. Yeah, I don't know. She said that she did not call him corny, or she didn't think he was corny. Those were her words.
Right.
Now, do I think that maybe Michael B. Jordan, because he wasn't always this size, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He wasn't always the same.
Maybe he was slim.
Yeah, because even in his first movie, he wasn't really that big of a guy. So, do I think that he possibly could have been a corny dude by the standards that you were saying? He might have not had the flyest clothes or anything like that. It's possible, you know what I'm saying? But again, he's one of the greatest actors that we got out today. So
right, so he's killing the game right now, and he's also labeled one of the sexiest men alive. So, it's a big punch in L'Oreal's face, but at the same time, she handled it with grace. And with that, I respect both of them for that. You know what I'm saying? It was something that they both jokingly handled. You know what I'm saying? And it worked out.
100%. All right, so let us know what you think in the comments below. How do you feel about the whole exchange between L'Oreal and Michael B. Jordan? And also, what makes a guy corny or makes a lady corny in your opinion? Let us know all that in the comments below. Alright guys, and the last thing we want to discuss with you guys today before we get up out of here, Saucy Santana posted on his Instagram page that he believes a man using hookah is very feminine. He said a man shouldn't be in a club posted up with a hookah. It looks very bad B, like a bad B. Alright, so here's my thing. How did hookah become a female thing? Like, what about hookah makes it look feminine? You know what I mean? Like, just because women are seen in clubs with hookahs and dancing and vibing and trying to be cute with the little hookah thing, that don't make it feminine, bro.
I agree. I feel like this is hilarious because it just goes to show, like, people forgot where it originated from.
Right, because it wasn't originally a gender thing at all. It was...
Yeah, a fun fact, it actually came from India.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Right. You know, a lot of people wouldn't know that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and it's tobacco. I'm sorry. Last time I checked, men were smoking tobacco. They were smoking cigars and
Cigarettes.
And cigarettes way before our time. Now they made it to where it's hookah. You have different flavors, and you can actually go to these lounges and places and try them and do that. You know, like, it's different. And not only that, but, you know, it also has like a little bit of Arabic background to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I heard that part.
Yeah, you know, like the hookah's name it has some type of Arabic origin to it. I don't know the name of it. I don't want to butcher it, so I'm not going to say it, but with a name I cannot pronounce.
Okay.
So that just goes to show, like, how can it be a feminine thing?
But here's the thing. I've heard women say this too. Like, they don't want no man that's smoking hookah. But it's like, here's the thing.
That makes more sense than a man not, you know, telling your man don't smoke hookah because it's gay.
But I don't think it's feminine at all.
It's not, though. It's not. I feel like it's...
What you mean it make more sense, though?
It'd make more... I mean, I feel like it'd make more sense for a woman to be like, I don't want my man smoking hookahs because it's cigarettes or cigars.
Oh, okay.
Not wanting you to smoke. You know, I want my man to smoke. Okay, that's different. You know, then...
No. I was saying that they just... The women were saying, like, they don't want their man smoking hookah because it looks feminine. They were agreeing with Saucy Santana. And I just think this. First of all, hookah looks like a bong to me. So,
It is. It is.
Okay, so if
Pretty much.
smoking hookah looks feminine, it wouldn't smoking a bong look feminine as well? That's why I don't get this logic. Also, bro, a hookah just got that big, it's got like a tube on it, right? And it's long, so that's the only thing that makes it, I guess, different from the bong. And on top of that, it's got the little fruit that you put at the top. So, again, nothing about it says feminine. They don't come in just one color.
No,
okay, you
it's
can
not
put
glitter.
multiple
It's not
fruits.
glittery.
It's not glittery. Exactly. It's
Like,
not.
it's nothing about it that makes it feminine other than
Nothing.
females are doing it.
Exactly.
Females are doing it too, so it makes it...
And at first, I didn't even, when the hookah first came over here, I didn't even see that many females doing it. All
They
I saw
were.
was dudes doing it anyway. So now that y'all done grasped it or made it a cute little thing to do while you in the club with your homegirls.
While you hanging out just for Friday
nah,
night.
it's just for y'all. That ain't how that worked.
It's
Cause
not.
dudes was rolling, we was smoking weed, and y'all took that and y'all still let us do that. Which y'all ain't gonna take weed from us. I'll be damned. But I don't care what y'all say. But if hookah is feminine, why isn't weed masculine?
Right. Or cigars.
Or cigars. Y'all still rolling woods, right?
You know, facts. I don't see nothing feminine about it. Like, I see, like, I want to say I kind of see where he's coming from, but I really...
Nah, I don't see where you
I
coming
don't see
from
where he's
at
coming
all.
from with this. Honestly, like, I'm gonna have to say it's a big no for me, Saucy. Okay.
Yeah, you wildin', bro.
I don't know why you come in, and I'm a woman, so of course I would normally be with you on your side, but this ain't it.
Yeah, it don't even make sense. Like, you can't even try to say nothing about it resembles anything that a woman
we
would
just
do.
got familiar with hookahs. Let's be honest. They just started bringing it over here for real and started making these lounges pop up out of nowhere in these past couple of years. Okay, so let's just be honest. We all really just started getting into it for real, and now it's a thing that we all do on the weekends just to get out. Just like we go to the club or something. What does that make a dude unfeminine because he going to the club?
And as long as you're not out there like trying to look like a bad bitch,
you feel me? There you go. That's
you good,
what will
bro.
make you
Just
look
smoke the hookah, bro. You good.
Yeah, feminine. If you acting like one.
Right. All right, so let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you think hookah is for men or not for men? Do you agree with Saucy Santana or do you not agree with Saucy Santana? Let us know all that in the comments below. But that is all we got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, share, and until next time, we are out of here, y'all. Peace!